Now going into some lower body stretches on XA360. Start with one leg on the floor straight. The opposite leg is going into the center. Keep the leg that's on the board straight, keeping the weight on the leg on the board. Push down on the board, and we're going to rotate that board to 45, and then turn that board in. Trying to keep the hips and shoulders as squared as you can as you rotate, and turn. The more you're able to push the foot down to the board, bigger the stretch in your hip. Most people have good external rotation, and we're very limited on that internal. Going side to side. Good, and switch. Keeping the weight on the leg that's on the floor. I'm gonna move this out just a tiny bit more. Should feel a stretch all the way to your low back. Your legs are on the outside of the board. Keep your foot slightly flexed. We're gonna move back just a tiny bit, trying to get your hands on the center, slightly to the center of the board. Now, keep that back straight, chest stays lifted. Press your hands down on the board as you reach side to side. So each time you lean forward, you should feel a deeper stretch in those hamstrings. Now going single leg, so doing a single leg butterfly stretch. I'm gonna move this out just a little bit more. Now again, back stay straight, press your hands down. Think of reaching from your lats. Keeping that collarbone wide. Pressing your left leg down to the floor as you reach. Keep your spine lengthened throughout as you reach. And then switch. So press the leg that's open, press down to the floor, slightly flex the foot. Spine stays lengthened, and we're going to reach from your collarbone. Keep the right foot pointing up to the ceiling. Soft neck as you reach. Now we're going to bring both legs together. Collarbone stays wide. Focus on pressing your knees down to the floor. We're going to keep that wide and then reach forward. Think of reaching from the lats. You're going to feel those hips opening. Now going into a butterfly stretch. We're going to bring one leg to the center of the board. Square your hips. We're going to square the back leg. Chest stays open, shoulders down. Now we're going to gently rotate to one corner and then try to turn away. So as you turn that board away, you'll feel a stretch in your hip flexor. And a big stretch in your left glute. Now we could always go into a kneeling stretch. Start with your left leg to the center. We're gonna go into a little bit of a hamstring stretch, plant the foot down, shift into the hip, and we're going to rotate more. Again, we're going to shift back and then turn the board. Ooh, it's a big hamstring stretch. Shift forward. And we're going to rotate. Now from here, if you want a bigger stretch, we're going to pivot the foot, get deep into that inner thigh stretch, and pivot away. And we're going to pivot to the center, line it up, and then pivot back. So we're going to drop that hip and get a little deeper. So this is more of an advanced stretch. And switch. So start with the heel up. We're going to start with that hamstring stretch. Pivot the foot. Go into a hip flexor stretch. And we're going to rotate. Shift the weight. Now we're going to go a little deeper. We're going to pivot the foot. As you rotate, we're going to drop that hip. Ooh, big glute stretch. Pivot. And then drop.